Herzlich willkommen and a very big welcome to everybody else in the world. I'm your boy Viva la FIFA that you're watching today. Bayern Munich predictions for FIFA 21, or must I say Bayern München in Germany. Well, we talk about Serge Gnabry, Robert Lewandowski, David Alaba, Manuel Neuer, Alfonso Davies, Tomas Muller, and also Leroy Sané, because he is linked with a move heavily to Bayern Munich in the forthcoming season. Let me know if you agree with the ratings, yes or no, and let me know your predictions for every single player down in the comment section. I really hope you enjoy it. If you do, smash a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. We are starting off with the first team goalkeeper Manuel Neuer. He was 88 rated, got hit 2 times in a row in FIFA with a downgrade by EA, coming down from 92 in FIFA 18. Well, step by step he went down to 88, but the 35-year-old played a very strong season, and I don't care about the age, especially not with goalkeepers, so I'm going to give Manuel Neuer back the upgrade to 89, maybe even 90, because he still belongs with the best goalies in the world. From the first team goalkeeper of Schalke to a backup of Bayern Munich, that could be the future for Alexander Nübel. He was famous for his karate kick against one of the opponents. He was sent off by a red card. You can watch that on YouTube if you want, guys. I can't put in the episode that has copyright strikes, but in real life, he did pretty decent this season for Schalke. Just like Neuer, he also played for Schalke. Nübel is an amazing goalkeeper for the future. No disrespect for the third goalkeeper. Here is Sven Ulreich. That is a really German name, don't you think? Sven Ulreich. It feels German all over the place. He did great 2 seasons ago when Manuel Neuer picked up an injury. He played a couple of great games. I believe he screwed up in the Champions League for Bayern, just like Adrian did this season with Liverpool in the Champions League. You can't blame a backup goalkeeper. Ulreich can keep his rating. One of my favorite teams to build this season in FIFA 21, I mean with that, will be a Bundesliga squad, because they have amazing center backs and overpowered players on every single position. David Alaba will get a position change to his center back. With the stats he already has as a left back, and with the Austria center midfield spot, he plays there with the national team. The man can do everything. That makes him so complete. He has the pace, the defending, the physicality, the passing, the shooting. He has it all. So why won't you use him? Well, he will be super expensive. A +3 for David Alaba. Although some people will be bashing on Jerome Boateng because he was not good in the last 2 seasons, he was pretty decent this season for Bayern when he played. And don't forget, he is still a World Cup winner in 2014. After that, yes, his career step by step went downhill. I agree with that 100%, but still Boateng is a player who should be respected. Xavier Martinez is linked with a move back to Athletic Club de Bilbao. The team he started off with in professional football. I think it's the right time to go because, well, he is losing yards in comparison with the younger center backs that will be coming up, like Upamecano is one of the transfer targets to replace Xavi Martinez, and I think he should get a downgrade back to 82 and a position change. One of the most overpowered center backs in the Bundesliga last season was Nikolai Sule. He got injured, so that is why he is not upgraded or not downgraded. He didn't play all the games this season and he didn't miss all the games, so that is why I keep Sule 85 rated. Yes, I think he has the potential to go up to 86, 87, maybe even 88 in the future, but I can only say that after a complete season. Theo Hernandez is playing a super season for Milan, but his brother Lucas Hernandez, who actually was the better player in FIFA, he wasn't very convincing this season. He is not very bad, but for an 84 rated center back, I think you should do more. For example, Joel Matip is not even 84 rated. Joe Gomez, same story. Maguire, Lindelöf, same story. So I think this guy is way too high rated. Just come down to 83 or 82 and start proving yourself once again. This video will show that Bayern Munich really has problems on that fullback position, because Odriozola is not in the episode because he will be back at Real Madrid, and Benjamin Pavard is the right back who replaced Joshua Kimmich because Kimmich went to play as a CDM. Pavard, he did a decent job, nothing very spectacular like he did with France in 2018, scoring that amazing goal against Argentina indeed, but still a decent season, a +1 to a rare gold card. And the second and only fullback that is remaining in this video is a masterpiece of overpoweredness. Is that a word? Well, it is from now on. Alfonso Davies will be on my wish list. At the moment, the FIFA 20 game will hit the shelves. Well, it actually is downloadable, not hit the shelves, but that's a different story. Alfonso Davies is an amazing left back, and he also is one of the players that is lucky with the fullbacks not being there this season, because he was a backup as a left midfielder, and he is the #1 left back with a position change. I think the Chelsea fans still have nightmares about how he destroyed them. One of the reasons that Benjamin Pavard played on that right back, well, the main reason is Joshua Kimmich went to play as a CDM, and just like with Philippe Lahm, he went from a right back, left back to a CDM, and they're doing the same thing with Joshua Kimmich. He's a very composed player, he doesn't stress on the ball, his passing accuracy is great, he picked up several special cards in the FIFA game, and he did, in my opinion, good enough to be rewarded with a +1 with the position change. Leon Goretzka, when he plays, he does pretty good. I would also agree with a -1 maybe for Goretzka, because he still is not a first team player as a key player, but you can't blame him because the Bayern center mids, in comparison with the fullbacks, they have a lot of players who can play there. So for Goretzka, it's quite easily let him keep his rating. And same can be said about his teammate Tolisso, but there's also a big chance that Tolisso will go for another team in the forthcoming summer because he wants to be on the pitch instead of on the bench. When Tolisso plays, he scores goals, he gives assists, so he is good enough to keep his rating, but there's a big chance we can see him, for example, with Juventus next season. Thiago Alcantara got rewarded with a community team of the season so far card, and it also shows that he had a very decent and strong season. Well, he didn't pick up a lot of special cards, I believe he got 1 in form, but Thiago is super important. He is the shackle between the defensive line and the attacking players. He is very composed, even better than Joshua Kimmich. His passing accuracy is insane, and he also adds something with creativity to the squad. Mr. Assist King, Tomas Muller, who could have thought that? 16 assists so far this season in 24 games. Those stats look insane and feel like Kevin De Bruyne has returned in the body of Tomas Muller. Amazing season, no disrespect. If you see him playing, you say, what can he actually do very good? He is not super fast, he is not super technical, not super strong, his shooting is not the best in the world, his passing is okay, but still, his work rate, his professionalism is so high that Tomas Muller always knows how to do it on the pitch. And although I know that Philippe Coutinho will be back at Barcelona next season, here is the upgrade I expect for him, because as a left winger he is decent, but on the cam position I love this guy. He needs the freedom on the pitch to, well, get past the guy left hand, right hand side. It doesn't care if he has a shooting possibility. You can ask the coaches of Bayern Munich, his teammates. His shooting is incredible in and around the penalty box. His passing creativity is also insane. So I still hope Barcelona will give him a chance, but an actual chance on that cam position and not as a left winger anymore. May I introduce to you the destroyer of Tottenham Hotspur. 4 goals away from home. He did it this season. Serge Gnabry was on fire in the Champions League and in the Bundesliga. Once he was sent away by Arsenal, revived his career with Werder Bremen and Hoffenheim, and now he's one of the star players after Robben and Ribéry left Bayern Munich. Gnabry a +3 to 87, and maybe I could have agreed with 88 as well, because that is how good he is at the moment. Unstoppable for Bayern and the Germany national team. Even Perisic was not bad this season, although Kingsley Kuhlman was the #1 when he was fit. If Perisic played, he did good enough, guys, let's be honest. Perisic was one of the star players of Inter Milan, but they wanted to sell him to make room in the budget to sign players like, for example, Romelu Lukaku, Sensi, and also the center midfielder from Cagliari, Barella. So they needed the money, they sold Perisic, and for Bayern Munich, he is a decent winger. How cool would it be? Leroy Sané going to Bayern Munich. This is going on for 1 year and more, so I think Sané should make the step. Why? Because Bayern is lacking left wingers and right wingers in the squad depth and players that can stay fit. I know Sané is coming back from an injury, but actually the only player that did decent on that position was Serge Gnabry. Koeman injured all the time. Perisic, decent, nothing more. So imagine Gnabry down the right wing position, Lewandowski as the main man as the striker, and left wing Leroy Sané. Then you might have maybe even the strongest attack in Europe. Yes, maybe even better than Firmino, Mane and Salah. If Kingsley Kuhlman is a fit player, he is unstoppable. But a player that is so explosive in his sprinting, he always picks up injuries. hamstring injuries 90% of the cases, and that also happened to him against Chelsea. He played a very strong game, but boom, it snapped once again. If Kuhlman played, he did a tremendous good job, so that is why I'm not going to give him a downgrade. This video will also show you that the striker position is a big problem for Bayern Munich, and there is a lot of pressure on Robert Lewandowski. They have Jan Vita Arp. They signed him up for a low price from HSV when they got relegated to the second Bundesliga. So far, Arp hasn't got the level to play because Joshua Zirkzee even gets more chances than this guy. Talk about the devil and he will appear. Joshua Zirkzee. He replaced Robert Lewandowski and turned into a hero instantly. He was used 2 times as a super sub at the end of the game, and 2 times in a row he scored the winning goal in injury time for Bayern, adding an extra 4 points in those 2 games. Instead of being a draw, there was 2 times a win for Bayern, and with that, well, they wouldn't be in the top of the Bundesliga. They were 2nd or 3rd in the league. So Zirkzee was super important. I expect a big upgrade for this guy of the Dutchman. If you think Robert Lewandowski deserves a big upgrade, give a thumbs up. If you think EA was wrong by downgrading him 2 FIFAs in a row, give a thumbs up. Robert Lewandowski is an unstoppable scoring force nobody in the world can refuse, because every manager would love to add Lewandowski as a striker. I even think at the moment as a striker he is the best in the world. Better than Harry Kane because he's injured all the time. Better than Luis Suarez, yes, better than Roberto Firmino. I think he is the best striker in the world. Ronaldo is playing down the left wing, Messi as a right wing, so there will be no discussion going about Viva, you think Lewandowski is better than Ronaldo or Messi. Nope guys, I'm just saying as a center forward, as a striker, Lewandowski for me is the best striker in the world. If you agree, give a thumbs up. If you love the video, give a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more and put on the notification bell. I thank you all so much for watching. If the video hits 1000 likes, there will be a new transfer video today on the channel, so smash a thumbs up. Well guys, thank you so much for watching, have a nice day, and as you know for me,
echoes of your words crashing